Jessii Vee. So I guess technically this is not a movies series episode because Hannah Montana is not a movie, it is a TV show. So I'm wondering if I should make a whole new intro for TV shows. If I did, you would have already seen it before I started this video. But I just thought that I would cover some sort of dark facts that you may not have known about Hannah Montana, just because there has been a lot of rumors going around the interwebs about how Hannah Montana might be starting up again. And I think that's because Miley Cyrus has been posting a lot of photos of her singing Hannah Montana songs and wearing the wig and the outfits, and we're not really sure if she's hinting that it's coming back. But that just gave me an idea to make this video anyways, because there are a lot of facts that I didn't even know until I researched for this video, like some dark and hidden things about Hannah Montana. Alright, so let's get straight into this. So I'm sure most of you know what Hannah Montana is about, or you've watched it, or seen a few episodes. I feel like everyone in the world knows what it's based on. But if you don't, I'm just gonna quickly read you a synopsis so you can sort of be on the same page as us. So Miley Stewart was just a Tennessee farm girl until she realized she could sing. Her father, Robbie Ray, didn't want her to abandon her normal life for pop stardom, so he and his daughter moved to Los Angeles and created the fictional persona of Hannah Montana. Hannah is now an international superstar, meaning Miley has both a regular high school existence and a world full of music and red carpets. So basically she wants the best of both worlds. So let's get into some of these facts. So in case you guys didn't know, the actress that plays Lily in the show, her name is Emily Osment, and her brother was the little boy in the film The Sixth Sense. So he is the one who says that classic line, "I see dead people." And let me just tell you, I watched this film when I was maybe 12 years old, and I had nightmares for a month straight. This film scared me so much. The fact that someone could see spirits was just a concept to me that was insane, and I think it was the first time I really started thinking about the paranormal, to be honest with you. Imagine someone asked me like how my channel started. The little boy from Sixth Sense. But what was interesting is that the show Hannah Montana played tribute to the Sixth Sense, because there is a scene where Miley is being told off by Lily because Miley is complaining about her cousin too much, and Lily goes on to say, "Next you're gonna be saying she sees dead people." So it's kind of funny that they made her say that in the show, knowing that her brother made that line so popular. So that was more of like a cool fact than anything else, even though The Sixth Sense is a really dark and depressing movie. If you have not seen it yet, watch it with somebody. Don't watch it by yourself. The next fact is definitely dark and something I never knew that Miley Cyrus went through. It says that Miley Cyrus claims the role gave her body dysmorphia. Despite the show's message of self-confidence, Miley Cyrus has admitted that bringing her picture-perfect alter ego to life gave her body image issues. So she actually did an interview with the magazine Marie Claire, and in that interview she said, this is a direct quote from her, "From the time I was 11, it was always, you're a pop star. That means you have to be blonde, and you have to have long hair, and you have to put on some tight glittery thing." So it's kind of sad because she really did start this show when she was super young. She was 11 years old, and like she was constantly being shown what it looks like to be a pop star. She says, "I was made to look like someone that I wasn't, which probably caused some body dysmorphia because I had been made pretty every day for so long." So she'd go to set, she'd get all this makeup on at like 11 years old, putting on wigs, glittery clothes. So the days that she wasn't on set and she was just her regular Miley Cyrus self, you know, as a young teenager, it's just a really strange thing to go from all glammed almost every day of your life to some days having to just look like your own self. She also says that this transformation often gave her anxiety attacks even while she was on set filming. And it's weird reading all of this because when you're young watching Hannah Montana, like she looks totally fine, she looks happy, she's a great actress, and the show is just overall funny. You would never know what was going on behind the scenes. So I had no idea that Miley Cyrus becoming Hannah Montana gave her so much stress, especially at the end of the day when she took off her wig and her makeup and her glittery outfits. The next fact is that Miley caused a stir when she used a stand-in at the 2008 Hannah Montana tour. So people were really upset when they found out she used like a body double double on stage. It says the stand-in was only on stage for a few seconds before the switch was made. The reason why the double had to be on stage was because Miley had to quickly run off to make a costume change. So the double was kind of there lip singing to the music, just so it seemed that she made her outfit change way quicker than she actually did. But people didn't really like this idea, which, like, who cares, people? People are upset about every single little thing. I feel like people would be more mad if she went off stage for like 5 minutes and changed and then came back on. There'd be this like awkward dull silence of no singing. I mean, it's like a magic show, right? You go there to be like dazzled and impressed, and most shows have like special effects and doubles while there's costume changes. So I mean, it wasn't a surprise to me, but apparently people were really upset about it, and that was back in 2008. This next fact is so funny because just last night I was watching Aquamarine and in that movie there is JoJo. So it's funny how this fact kind of goes along with her. It says that Disney originally wanted the role of Hannah to go to JoJo, but she turned it down because she didn't want to be a manufactured artist. So Disney was like begging JoJo to take the role, which is crazy. Like, I can't imagine Hannah Montana being anybody else but Miley Cyrus, but apparently it was supposed to go to JoJo. And JoJo turned it down because the whole concept of Hannah Montana is like being a fictional singer, you know what I mean? And JoJo had a really amazing voice and she preferred to like just be an actual singer in real life, and she really did accomplish that. She came out with a ton of albums and songs that like everybody remembers, like "Get Out Right Now, It's the End of You and Me, Too Late, Can't Wait for You to Be Gone." Watch when I get copyrighted now. Next fact, Miley's character was originally named Kylie, but because Billy Ray accidentally kept saying Miley while they were filming, they just changed her name to Miley. I guess it was weird for Miley's dad to call her Kylie because the names were so similar. So they just changed it to Miley Stewart instead of Kylie Stewart. This one is crazy and I cannot believe I never noticed this one. If you look at all of the titles of every Hannah Montana episode, you'll notice that they're all puns on popular songs. Miley, Get Your Gum, She's a Super Sneak, I Can't Make You Love Hannah If You Don't, It's My Party and I'll Lie If I Want To, Grandmas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Play Favorites, It's a Mannequin's World, We Are Family, Now Get Me Some Water, Schooly Bully, The Idle Side of Me, Smells Like Teen Sellout, and Bad Moose Rising. I mean, I could name every single one of those actual songs. That is so funny. A lot of these are, you know, puns on older songs, so depending on how old you are, you might not have caught on to that, but that's so clever. The next point is that Emily Osment revealed a really big secret about the Hannah Montana finale. During the final scene of Hannah Montana, it shows Miley and Lily hugging in their dorm room together as new college roommates after a long-standing argument. Basically, in the scene, Miley tells Lily, "I love you so much," and then Lily responds with a tearful but happy, "I know." But Emily Osment admitted on Twitter that she actually made up that last line. She wasn't originally in the script supposed to say "I know," but the reason why she did is because she wanted to have the very last line of the show. So this is the actual Twitter post. She says, "I ad-libbed that so I could have the last line of the whole series." So the show's writers originally meant to have Miley say the very last thing, but Osment's line reminded fans that the show was about more than just one character and threw in one more line for herself to have the final say. So I find that really interesting. And I mean, it's so true. The show is not just about, you know, Miley Stewart. It's also about all the other actors that were there for all those years. So I think it's great that Emily Osment had the last say. The next thing a lot of people were talking about was the song The Best of Both Worlds. In the Hannah Montana movie, it starts off with Hannah performing her hit song, The Best of Both Worlds, and that's also the theme song to the TV show. But what's confusing fans is, don't you want to keep Hannah Montana and Miley Stewart a secret that they're the same person? Because the whole song, if you listen to the lyrics, they're just giving away who she actually is. Let me find the lyrics for you guys. Like, she's always talking about how she wants it to be a total secret. You get to be a small town girl, but big time when you play your guitar. She says, living two lives is a little weird, but school's cool because nobody knows. Well, now they probably do. Without the shades and the hair, you can go anywhere. Basically, hey, I'm wearing a wig. People are saying the song should actually be called It's Actually Me. Miley Stewart because she's giving away so much. I never thought about that until now. Another point that I've always made and I've talked about on this channel is how does nobody know it's Miley Stewart? I mean, especially her friends. I mean, I know after a while they found out, but at first, I mean, you still have the same face. All you're doing is changing your wig. Imagine if I came on here with like green hair. Would you guys be like, wait, that's not Jessii? No, because I sound the same. I have the same body. My face is the same. Everything's the same. It's just a different hair color. Like what? The last thing I'm gonna talk about is a bit of a conspiracy theory after the Met Gala. People are saying that Miley Cyrus dressed as Hannah Montana to the Met Gala and nobody noticed. And it wasn't until I saw the side-by-side photo that I kind of like thought maybe she could have. I mean, imagine if that was actually her inspiration behind her dress. People are wondering, like, she's making so many hints on all of her social media, and maybe this Met Gala look was like her last hint saying, hey, Hannah Montana's coming back. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below if you have any other like dark secrets or just facts about Hannah Montana. And do you think the show is coming back? I mean, after reading about the whole anxiety and body dysmorphia thing, I don't know if she'd want to bring it back because that's kind of dark. But yeah, let me know what your opinion is, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!